Boogeyman band coming round the bend. Is Boogeyman band. Is Boogeyman band.
Greetings, my fellow Fright Fiends. Thanks so much for stopping by the Horror Zone channel. I hope everyone's doing well. Today's video is going to be talking about an event that I went to recently. This was something that was held at the Orinda Theatre, one of my favorite movie theaters ever. My friend John Russell let me know about this event that was coming up. He let me know about this on Halloween week. Mega Monster Movie Madness, and it was going to be a double feature of Them from 1954 and Tarantula from 1955, two B horror films that I had never seen. And this event was being held on Saturday, September 22nd. So it was great. John drove down. I live closer to the Orinda Theatre than he does, so he drove down here, met me at my house, and we drove there, had dinner at Nations, which was really close to the theater, and went in for this experience. It was a lot of fun. They had like little gimmicks. They had these guys, one's named Sci-Fi Bob is what he goes by, but he was there. He was actually there when I saw Munster Go Home, and he was there, and this other gentleman was there. I don't remember him saying his name, but if I have it, I'll put it right here. But yeah, he was cool, and he had like little props and things like that. Like they had this giant ant prop. They had like an ant farm. Not only that, but they also had like a couple of trivia moments where they did like some giveaways. So it was a lot of fun. It was just a really complete immersive experience. I had a blast at. I've been sick actually the last couple weeks, so the only thing that pissed me off is I started coughing during the last film, which happened to be Tarantula. It was like during the last like 30 minutes of the movie. That video that I posted back on the, there's my cat, there's Salem. The video that I posted back on the 12th of this month, I was driving to work, and you know, my wife had been sick. Well, I ended up getting it. So I'm finally feeling better. My voice is finally better. I had a horrible cough for almost 2 weeks. But outside of that inconvenience, going to this event was so much fun, and I thought it would be kind of fun to share this because I really did have a great time, and I owe it to my friend John again for talking me into going to something like this. It was just so much fun, and he's a great friend, and I'm so honored to have him in my life. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the first film that we watched, which was 1954's Them. The earliest atomic tests in New Mexico caused common ants to mutate into giant man-eating monsters that threaten civilization. Movie stars James Whitmore as Sergeant Ben Peterson, Edmund Gwynn as Dr. Harold Medford, Joan Weldon as Dr. Patricia Medford, and James Arness as Robert Graham. The story was by George Worthing Yates. The adaptation was done by Russell S. Hughes, and screenplay by Ted Sheridan, and the movie was directed by Gordon Douglas. Now, right off the bat, I was excited about seeing this one because it featured an actor I really respect, someone that I didn't discover until late into his career, and that is the late James Whitmore. I knew him as Brooks in Shawshank Redemption. He was also in movies like The Relic and The Majestic, all movies that I love, and he plays Ben in this movie, and I absolutely loved him. I thought it was great seeing him as a young man. I also was really taken by even though it's a B movie, I thought that the sort of the impending doom of these ants and what's going on, you know, the fact that they are like colonizing under the city of Los Angeles, and that could spread throughout the entire world, and you know how these people are trying to stop it from happening. And I just thought the concept really worked. I actually loved the effects with the ants. I thought that was a lot of fun. I loved just the dialogue between the characters, and not only being a big fan of James Whitmore, who I thought was fantastic in the movie as Ben. I also thought that Edmund Gwen, who I knew as Santa Claus from Miracle on 34th Street, I thought he was great in it as Dr. Medford. I thought there was a lot of great banter, especially between Ben and Robert, played by James Arness. I loved the dialogue in it. It was a lot of fun. And the ants were actually really creepy, and just the sound effects of when the ants are approaching. And, you know, there was some pretty scary moments, and yeah, I just had a lot of fun with it. And it you know, the concept of these ants that were mutated because of nuclear testing, and now they're like under the city of Los Angeles, and if they populate any more, you know, if the queen has more offspring, that it could, you know, destroy the world, and how they're trying to stop the colonizing from happening. And I just thought it was a lot of fun, and the effects worked. And yeah, I really liked the way the movie looked. It was actually, you know, again, as a B movie, and seeing it for the first time with a full audience. I mean, the theater was packed. There was so many people there to see these movies, which really, really made me happy. It was like really a lot of people came out to see this. And there was one moment during the screening when the scary moments were happening in the film. It was pretty early into the film, that off to the right-hand side of the stage, there was this like ant that they had created, that the two guys that were running the screening had created, and this ant just popped out, and it scared a few people, and I saw it because it kind of lit up, and I don't think John was able to see it, but it was really cool. And in between the two movies, I was able to get some pictures of it. But yeah, it was so much fun seeing this film, and I really loved and respected James Whitmore. He was such a charismatic actor, and loved seeing him in this. I love that his name was Ben, which was also really cool. But yeah, it's a great movie, and actually one I do want to pick up and add to my collection.
So what we're going to do is, we're going to have a contest to see who can scream the best pronouns. Just one word. Just pick a pronoun, except for them, because we already know the little girl in the movie shouts, and then, so pick a different pronoun. There's some kids in here, so make sure it's friendly. And so when you pick a pronoun, you're gonna have Letty. I'm gonna let Letty go first. So when you pick a pronoun, I just want to see if this would have been a different movie, if she screamed a different word.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, so.
Well, yeah, because she screamed them, see, in the movie. So
Pick a different pronoun.
you know,
Exactly, that's why it's simple. You're gonna, oh boy, somebody's gonna win this one. Okay, don't worry, I'm not gonna hit you with this. This is just for dramatic effect. Okay, are you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, are you sure you're ready? You have your pronouns. Okay. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's give her a big Kevin, that's for Okay. Okay, now Kevin, come on up. Pick your best pronoun that you can. Ready? 1. Got it? Okay. 2, 3. I didn't realize that was a pronoun. Oh my God, that's a pronoun.
last of them.
Oh my gosh, you're right. We're gonna do it one more time, and this time you're gonna vote this next time. Here we go. Eddie, 1, 2. Here we go. Okay, Kevin, your turn. Go quiz. Here we go.
Okay, fine. Ready? They!
All right. Woo! Okay, guys, now we're gonna vote. This is gonna be you guys with applause. Kevin.
Poor Kevin.
Letty.
I think Kevin won.
Hey, Letty, can I come over? Okay, you're winning step.
So I will retire and shave.
Oh, we have a little prize for you too.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can stand right there. Letty, actually, I'm gonna give this prize right over here. You get a Universal Studios Monster Mug. Has feature and everything. Most important.
They use the monster mug. And then we watched the giant bugs.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much.
Now, Letty, I'm going to, you're gonna win the biggest prize of all. Stand right over here. Are you ready? But you're gonna unveil. You're gonna unveil. You're gonna unveil. Boy, man, it's like. Are you gonna tell me the end of the next Wicked movie too? Okay. Okay, ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! And then Bob. And Bob, you can turn the light on.
You got your own giant ant farm.
No, it's a them farm. There it goes. Woo, let's give her a great round of applause. I look at the pig back there. You got a pig. You got a little rooster, chicken. Let's see, and and then here's a little catacombs there, and then we have the Bulu Lounge. Right here. And it's about as crowded as the Bulu Lounge too.
Did you have any lizards in there?
Huh?
You got any lizards?
Lounge lizard.
No, I actually had
No, I actually have a spider here to represent. What do you call it? Actually, we have a demonstration.
Yeah.
But anyway, so no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This will be easier. You're okay with that? You're okay with that?
Yes, I've always wanted an ant farm.
Okay, well, there you go. It's an original. Let's see what
After the little intermission, we had the little trivia moments. The next film we would watch was 1955's Tarantula. The spider escapes from an isolated Arizona desert laboratory, experimenting in gigantism, and grows to tremendous size as it wreaks havoc on the local inhabitants. The movie starred John Agar as Dr. Matt Hastings, Mara Corday as Stephanie Steve Clayton, Leo G. Carroll as Professor Gerald Deemer, and Nestor Pava as Sheriff Jack Andrews. The story was by Jack Arnold, Robert M. Fresco, who also did the screenplay alongside Martin Berkeley, and the movie was directed by Jack Arnold. Another little interesting tidbit is this features a uncredited part of Jet Squadron leader played by the amazing Clint Eastwood. This film was a lot of fun. I had a great time with this one. I didn't care for it as much as them, but I did like it a lot. I think the strength of this film is in the camaraderie between John Agar and Mara Corday as Matt Hastings and Stevie. They were great in it, and I think that's one of the hooks for me. I also loved the way the spider effects were done with the tarantula. Again, I liked that it was kind of like in the shadows. They did it really effectively. There's a full reveal in one scene that I thought was probably one of my favorite moments in the film. And just you know, kind of like how you know it's there and you can hear like the sounds it makes. I thought it was interesting that the subject matter of this story was dealing with experimenting with growth hormones on animals in hopes of finding a way to increase the world's food supply because of an ever-growing population. And you know, what would those effects be on animals and what would those effects be on a human being? And I thought that was really an interesting story to unfold. And again, I think the effects in it were great for their time. It really worked. It was great seeing it with a big audience. It wasn't just, you know, older people seeing it. It was a mix. There was young kids. There was, you know, there was teenagers, it looked like. There was, you know, people in their 20s and 30s. And then there was older people that, you know, probably saw these movies in the theater when they were kids. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, and what a great time. And again, thank you to my good friend John Russell for recommending that I go out and do this. And I hope that there's more things like this at the Orinda Theatre.
Okay, lucky person who wins this poster. 2. 3, 6, 4, 5, 4. Oh. 2, 3, 6, 4, 5, 4. Somebody took off that quick. Okay, the Boogaloo Lounge is still open, by the way. I'll just put that up there in case I.
Wait, I think we got it, but it's torn in half.
Say what?
I think we got it, but it's like torn in half.
Liar.
He's a liar. You get half the poster.
Oh, really?
That was me.
Oh, wow. Well, the last 4 numbers is definitely 454. Who ate this shirt? Oh, the Godzilla shirt from, I'm so excited. From, Old Navy. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna accept that because I can recognize that as a 454. Okay, sir, here you go. Here's your poster.
Yay! Woo! He's got a cool shirt.
Okay, next one.
This is the mint one you not use. Mint and box.
I'm gonna lie now.
You know what? I have somebody pick. I'm gonna pick somebody random. You had your hand up, go ahead and just pick one. Because there's only one more. 2, 3, 6, 4, 8, 9. Oh! 2, 3, 6.
Sit off by 3.
Or did somebody tear theirs apart too? Yes, you have a question.
Yay!
I want to see if this matches too. You didn't get nothing. Wow, really? 2 prizes? Okay, and.
Give it to her.
Oh, no, this one says keep this coupon. This one just says ticket, so they don't really match.
Take her, Sergeant, and give her the booze.
Thank you.
Yay.
Wow, a bandit.
I hope everyone enjoyed it. It's kind of a little bit of a different video, but just wanted to share that with everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope everyone has a great holiday, and I promise there's some really cool content coming up very, very soon. So take it easy. Stay scared as always.